what's up, y'all? This your girl, Soul Queen 3, and I'm coming with y'all with the next elements that I'm going to talk about for like the zodiac, and it's the air sign. And yes, the air. I love the air signs. They're very, just for the most part, laid back and like air, very breezy, chill for the most part. But you do have some that have, the low vibrational sides. All zodiac signs have that, all humans in general. But however, some are just, I want to say, made like this from the universe. They cannot help it. And the first air sign I'm going to talk about that's, some people say are iffy or fake or wishy-washy, but at the same time, yeah, they're very hardworking, and it's the Gemini sign. Yes, and I know a couple of Geminis, and I must say they are very hardworking people, the men and the women. This is mutable air. Okay, so again, with the elements of all elements, you have mutable, which is things that move around. That's pretty much able to just leave one area and go to the next. That's mutable. Okay, then you have fixed. That's like basically you cannot move unless you're manipulated. Okay, like a hat, for instance, it doesn't move unless you pick it up and put it on or something. Okay, mutable. Okay, you could move it, but it won't move on its own. Okay, then you have cardinal. Okay, which is pretty much like it's everywhere, everything. Like earth is water, air, fire, okay, and earth, all together. That's why the Capricorn is known as the devil, because we represent every element. And in the pentagram, the top of the star represents the northern hemisphere, which represents the Capricorn. Okay, so let me not get off the topic, but to make it plain and simple, yes, the Gemini is mutable air. Okay, and like mutable air, you will notice a Gemini if you're intuitive spiritually, because they cannot keep still. Yes, this is a sign that if you tell them to stay in the house because of corona and shit, they will still find a way to go outside. They don't care. They cannot stay in the house. They can't stay like just sitting around for too long. It makes them feel some kind of way. It makes them go crazy. Okay, you want to see like the opposite of Gemini? Have them sitting in the house all week. They'll probably want to kill you because they cannot just sit in the house, especially when it comes to the men. But yes, the character for Gemini is twins, so that lets you know right there. They have two different sides of them. For the most part, they're very laid back. Okay, then you have times where they're finicky. Meaning sometimes you don't know if they're like telling you the truth or not. You might catch them in a lie, but at the same time, a good Gemini normally tells the truth or keeps their word when they say they're going to do something for you. Okay, yeah. But the ones who are low vibrational, they might make a promise or say they're going to come over in like an hour. Next thing you know, an hour turns into 3-4 hours. And low vibrational Geminis don't never want to admit when they wrong either. That's one thing I don't like about the low vibrational ones. I mean, a good one, they'll at least return your call and make up some kind of explanation of why they could not do what they was supposed to do at the time. A low vibrational one will turn it around and make it seem like it's your fault. That's why a lot of folks don't really care for Gemini, especially men Gemini. You know, women who deal with a low vibrational Gemini, they're gonna always be like, you know, just a little stare crazy dealing with them guys, because all they do is just, you know, one minute say they're gonna do this, do that, you know, next minute they ain't coming around or not even answering their phone. And when they do, they like wondering why you upset, you know. A Gemini will just basically let you yell and scream at the top of your lungs and look at you like you fucking crazy or something. They give you that dumb look like, why you mad? What I do? You know, or you can sometimes see them smirking too, you know, because they really don't care. You know, air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, all of them had that like I don't care what you think, it's all about me attitude at times, you know, because air is very high. And when you're dealing with like elements that are high, they move, then they like, you know, just travel at a faster pace, okay, than an earth sign. We're more down to earth, okay, you know what I'm saying? We more level-headed but you know, you have the low vibrational earth signs as well, and we'll get into that, okay? But for now, we on the elements of air, and the first one I'm dealing with is Gemini. Yes, the twin. Yeah, but you know, certain signs of a low vibrational one is one who just is always getting into like some bullshit, you know, like a low vibrational Gemini man or woman, you will always find them perhaps getting into some arguments with folks over money, because a lot of them don't know how to pay people back. You know, they'll like promise, oh, I'll give it to you next week, I got you, fam. Oh yeah, I just need $10 to go somewhere. You know, it's like this concert, man, I really want to go. I will pay you back when I get my check, I promise. I get paid next Friday. Next Friday come around, you calling, so and so is not able to answer the call right now, and then you like, what, you know? And then when you do hear from them, they like, oh man, my bad, oh man, yeah, I was stuck at work, you know, they wanted me to do overtime, oh yeah, I had to catch a cab home, but I got you. You know, that's the low vibrational one. The one that stay lying. You don't know whether they telling the truth or not. And you ain't really trying to waste your energy physically getting into it with their ass. Because some of them, you know, if you really confront them and they know they in the wrong, they still don't want to admit it. So they will get a little confrontational with you back. Especially the Gemini man. I mean, please. Let a woman step up to him like a man, and he's like bigger than her. If it's no like witnesses around, because Geminis are very smart, okay? They think before they react. A lot of them ain't gonna hurt no one unless they know they could get away with it. That's the like opposite of them. A Gemini man will mess around and strangle a female if she all in his face, like, you know, like she a man. You know, you gotta watch out for them. You know, if they low vibrational, you know. And another thing is, they have some weird like tendencies when it comes to sex. Yeah, I don't really care for them when it comes to sex. I mean, maybe it's just me, but they into some weird stuff. You know, men, they might want you to just play with them, you know, and not want to have sex. They just want you to mess with them and masturbate them off or something. Yeah, you know, they kind of weird, you know. Some of them can't really stay like, you know, consistent in the bed department. You know, the sex game ain't really like how it should be, I want to say. But then you have some that like to experiment too, you know. Gemini men, I think, could be at times bi-curious. You know, a lot of them hang with men and they enjoy it more than they should, you know. This is the type of guy who you'll see outside with a bunch of niggas, you know what I'm saying? Whatever race you are, you know, the Gemini man is going to be outside hanging with a bunch of men, you know, drinking, maybe smoking a little weed or whatever, and having fun, and not caring if their girlfriend calling and shit or whatever female is trying to get their attention. It seems like they like to impress men for some reason. Now, I'm not saying all Geminis are like this, but when it comes to the Gemini man, most of them, when they're young especially, they love to hang around other men. It's like they're not capable of being a leader. They're more of a follower, unfortunately. But when they get older, they seem to get more better at like paying attention to the opposite sex. Definitely learn to keep their word, if it's a high vibrational one, a good one, So, and the dark side of them is, like I said, they could have a, I want to say a Jekyll and Hyde type of spirit. Where one minute they're like very quiet, somewhat shy maybe. Next thing you know, they just like get angry and just want to like snap over something small, like, why you ain't never answer your phone? I called you and you ain't never pick up, man. What's going on? And you like, I was at work, why you didn't leave a message? And they like, oh, well, I ain't think about all that. I just was like wondering why you ain't answer your phone, and they do the same thing, but they don't like when you do it to them, So yeah, you just gotta watch out for them. And basically, I would not trust everything they say, because they can have a tendency to like hide certain things from you. I mean, this is with all humans really, but with a Gemini woman, I want to say, like, if she's into you, don't think she's not messing with another guy on the side, but she'll make it seem like she ain't. She will give you attention. If you call, she'll answer their phone. And don't think a nigga ain't in the living room waiting for her or something. If she ain't, yeah, they a trip. They definitely know how to put on a good act. That's how they fool people. That's why they call it the twin. Yeah, they real slick. She mess around and have someone in the living room and be talking to you and like, all right, well, I gotta go. I gotta charge my phone. Hang up with you and be like, all right, Tyrone, I'll be there in a minute. Please. And a Gemini man, yeah, they'll be with a woman, and if they love the woman, they will really do good by them. That's one thing I like about a Gemini. Especially the older ones. They don't mind spending a little dough. These are the ones that you could turn into a sugar daddy, ladies. Yeah, if you're looking for a sugar daddy, a man who's willing to spend a little bread or whatever, honestly, I would say Gemini is the my top pick. It depends on the type of Gemini you're dealing with, but a lot of them are very generous. If they find you attractive, they will like wine and dine you. A lot of them aren't really, I want to say, into like dressing, type of outfits. They don't really care about dressing all like, GQ or whatever. A Gemini man could have like thousands, millions of dollars and be dressed very down, like, down to earth, not really flashy or nothing. Some of them don't even like wearing jewelry, but they definitely know how to, treat a lady. I know some people say Geminis are cheap. Them the low vibrational ones. You get you a good one, yeah, please. They'll take you to vacations, spend a little money on you. You ain't even gotta really do nothing out your way, because that's just how they are, if they really like you. So, but yeah, I'm not going to make this long, but basically a Gemini is just a very free spirit. This is one of the most freest spirits I have ever met. They just love to be outside, outdoors. This is the type of sign that doesn't mind working in the in the wild, being outside with the animals, or doing anything that has to deal with walking, or working hard. They love to cook. A lot of them could be chefs or like sous chefs, the ones who cut up the vegetables and everything for the main chef. A lot of them also like working with, doing janitorial work, yeah, they don't mind doing things like that, taking out the trash, cleaning, high schools or whatever, elementary schools, be smiling while they're working. These are very hardworking individuals. That's one very good positive thing about them. That's why I started off with this air sign first, But yeah, so guys, I hope all of y'all have a good one. I'm about to roll out, enjoy my evening, and I'm even going to hang out with a Gemini. So with that being said, let me spray my hate away spray. And all of y'all have a good one, okay? Namaste.